Thanks for your comment, but here's why I disagree. Faith is not equal to confidence. Here's why. Confidence is achieved through a consistent track record of results. Like, I have confidence that sitting in a chair, the chair will hold me up. Why? Because of a consistent track record of holding me up throughout my entire life. Now, faith, especially the Hebrews 11:1 faith, is the substance of things hoped for. It's the evidence of things not seen. It is to believe in the absence of evidence. Jesus said, you believe because you've seen, but blessed are they who believe and have not seen. That's faith. Do you have confidence that I will pay your bills? I don't think so. I would have to develop a reputation with you to bring you to the place where you have confidence that I would do such a thing. To just believe me would take faith, which is gullibility and not smart. So faith and confidence are not the same.
Let's talk about it for a second. First of all, I want y'all to go and follow Sean on his video, on his TikTok and his Facebook, Sean Towns. Go follow him. Great creator. Hopefully we'll get him on the show, on our live one day soon. But this is one of the things that we did discuss on the live today. The fact that people will take faith over facts. And confidence is what leads you to facts because of the evidence that you have of seeing something being done consistently, or the information that is presented has other and additional information that backs it up, and it can be tested. We talked about how the difference between Luke 1 and Luke 2. The problem is that Luke 1 cannot be valid as well as Luke 2. They're incompatible. I did a video about 6, 7, 8 months ago where I talked about the fact that Jesus could not have been born during the time frame of Herod and still have been born during the consensus done by Quirinius, seeing as how Herod died no later than 4 CE, and the census wasn't done until 6 CE. Therefore, that 2-year gap makes it where Jesus could not have been born according to what it is said by Luke, by the book of Luke in chapter 1 and 2. But let's recognize that in the very beginning of Luke, he self-identifies that he is not an eyewitness, that he has gathered information from other people. So he is playing the telephone game of providing this information that he claims that he thoroughly researched. How thorough did you research if you didn't recognize that chapter 1 varies greatly from chapter 2, and as far as the timeline would be concerned? And this is why we walked away from this book. This is why many of us walk away from this book, because we identify issues of that nature, which causes us to say that this cannot be the inerrant word of God, because the writings are already in error even before the story gets going very well. And when you continue to read Luke chapter 2, you see that Jesus never left Israel. He stayed in Bethlehem, went to Jerusalem after 8 days, and then they went to Nazareth. And it says for every year they made the trek for Passover back to Jerusalem. And then you have the whole 12-year-old story of him getting left behind and talking to the people. But doesn't quite jive with Matthew, does it? So y'all have a great day. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is not negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.